The Breakfast Club.
Hey, welcome back. This morning we're going to crank out breakfast pies, which is an awesome wee treat for Dad this morning, and they're really, really easy to make. Now this morning I have brother and sister James and Amelia, and get this, that they make a whole lot of stuff at home themselves. So Amelia, if we were going to come over to your house for a cup of tea and some baking of yours, what would you bake us?
Would bake some bread and some muffins.
You make your own homemade bread?
Yep.
And does Mum help you, or you can do it all yourself?
Mum helps us put it in the oven.
Oh, nice. But you do all the mixing and things like that? Great, because we're going to need your skill set this morning. And, you know, it runs in the family because your brother James here, he's quite good in the kitchen?
Yep.
Yeah. And James, man, what do you normally make?
Well, because I get up really early, I make myself breakfast, eggs, and I know how to make bread by myself.
Man, the Quinn family are really talented at making bread.
And I make chocolate caramel slice.
Ah, yum. And did Mum teach you how to make that?
Yeah.
That's pretty flash. Chocolate caramel slice. Okay, well, nice. Well, we might get started with our cooking, but of course you're going to need all these ingredients first. You're going to need some sandwich bread. You're going to need some eggs.
Gonna need a cup of milk, some cheese, salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper and oil spray and some fillings.
Some fillings, and that's all you need. And you know, you might have all of those in your pantry right now, so you can start cooking with us. Now the first step is you're going to have to get Mum to preheat your oven to 180 degrees while we start preparing. And then the first step is always to prepare the bread. Now what we've got here is all you need is just to cut it in a nice circle, and you need to, you know, squash it like a pancake, and you can use a rolling pin, or the wonderful Amelia has been prepping these earlier before. And how have you been doing it, Amelia?
Well, I just get a cup and then put it in the bread and go like twist it around and get it out of the bread, and then
Creates the perfect circle. Yeah, just like a. Or you could you do this?
Yeah, you could as
Use
well.
the same cup. There you go. And so I'll get Amelia to keep going with that. She's doing an awesome job. Because once we have all of that, what do we need to do next?
We need to get the oil spray and spray the tins like that.
Great. We've got a couple here, which is good.
And if you don't have oil spray, you can use butter.
Got butter?
And put it on baking paper and spread it around.
And just as long as it's greasy so that it doesn't stick. And then we're going to put our little bits of bread in here, and we're going to bake it for about, I'd say, what do you reckon, 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's just so that the bread is a bit dry, not burnt, and also because we don't want it soggy, right? No. So we'll pop these all in here. How are you going with the bread, hun? Oh, you've done it?
Yeah.
Perfect. So we'll put these all in here, and then actually these have been in. Have these already been in the oven for a little bit? Yeah. They're nice and hard, which is great because then we can start getting our filling ready, right, guys?
Yeah.
Cool. So we'll put these all in here. Nice. All right. Now for our filling, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get out the rest of our ingredients. There we go. We've got some milk. What one's that one? Parsley. Cheese. Yum. Onions. And of course, there we go. So we'll just move all of this so you guys can see. Now, how about we start with our eggs?
Yeah.
I'm always really bad at this, and I don't want to do it on national television, and then you start to see some shells in. So how good are you guys at cracking eggs?
I've got a tip.
Okay, great. We're good. We're good with tips.
If you get the 2 eggs and you crack them together, only one breaks.
Ah, that's handy. You wouldn't think that. So we pop that in there. And do you normally use the same tip there, Amelia?
Yeah.
Yep. I'll grab all the little bits and pieces. There we go. And then I'll pop in some onion. There we go. And what else have we got here? Also, how about I stir? Some milk. Yep. You want to pop that in. And what else? Oh, I can see we've got some bacon. Yeah. Hey, you guys had some pet pigs a while back, didn't you? Oh, you still got them?
No, we're eating them now.
Oh, you're eating them now?
Yeah.
Okay, well, at least they're going to use. Yum, fresh bacon. And what have you got there, Amelia?
I got some parsley.
Parsley?
And some leaves.
Yeah, do you guys normally use parsley and, what's that? Spinach?
We use coriander a lot.
Yeah,
We've got a massive garden full of stuff.
Oh, nice.
Like carrots and...
Yum. So you had pigs, you got a whole garden, you know how to make bread.
Yeah.
Is there anything the Quinn family can't do?
No,
Probably not.
Nice. And so that is what the batter is looking like there. And if you don't have these things, you can pop anything in there. So we'll start popping that in there now, and you need about 2 tablespoons of ingredients. But what we're going to do is we're just going to use this. Okay, so I'll do this. Now, what you guys normally do, you bake these on Friday, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they turned out great. What did you do to put the mixture in?
We got a jug.
Yeah.
And with a little spout on it, and instead of using the cup, we'd get the spout and put all the mixture in it, and then tip it in there.
And you know what? That's probably really good, because then you wouldn't get things like this spilling over the side. So we'll pop this to the side because we have made some a little bit earlier on. Thank you. There we go. How does that look? That look good? Now, should we start dishing this up for Dad?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. But you guys, do you normally start dishing up, or do you have someone taste test it first?
Yeah, our brother Charlie
Your
tastes it.
Good morning, Charlie. How are you this morning? And you do a bit of baking as well? You do a little bit of baking yourself? Okay, so you'll be able to tell me if this tastes good, right? Okay. Don't worry, man. My hands are nice and clean. There you go.
Yum.
It's yum. Brother and sister did a good job? Oh, sweet. Okay, well, so we're ready to start dishing up for Dad. Now, we're going to do this, but you can check out what's coming up next with all these amazing facts about cheese.
There are more than 2,000 varieties of cheese in the world. The most popular is mozzarella. That's that stretchy stuff that you have on pizza. Cheese is made from milk, but not just from cows. Across the world, people use the milk from goats, buffalo, horses, and even camels. Some varieties of cheese are left to go mouldy on purpose. It's meant to help them age properly and taste better. Ugh. And get this, cartoons aren't always right. Mice are not big fans of cheese. They actually prefer to nibble on grains and fruit.